Next morning, they woke up when he heard his alarm go off. Slowly opened his eyes and saw the pillow blanket beside him. He remembered that he was not alone in the room, so he immediately woke up and saw the other side of the bed, but it was empty. He remembered before he slept. Jungkook was there. He decided to take a shower and got ready to go to college. When he came out of the room, how surprised he was to see Jungkook standing in front of his bedroom door, only wear hoodies and shorts and sweat on his forehead and earphone still in his ears. "Cause you surprised me," they said. "Where are you going?" "They college, JK, I'll take you." "They don't. You don't have to take me, young. I usually go alone." "Okay." Jungkook walked into the room past there when the smell of his body when sweating just made it like it's not without reason that he refused Jungkook offer, but Minho always pick him up in front of the alley of his house, and he doesn't want to make Minho misunderstood. Morning, sleepyhead, his mother greeted from dining table. "Morning, Mom. Is Daddy gone?" "Yeah, he has gone first. Where is Jungkook? Young is still in the room, Mom. Can I ask you something?" "Of course, what's wrong?" How old is Jungkook, Young? Are not you guys talking to each other?" They shook his hand. "He is 32-year-old. What's wrong, Okay, why?" Nothing, Mom. Mom, what time will you be home?" 3 p.m. maybe. What's wrong?" "Jungkook will pick you up." What? No. "Mom, what's wrong?" "Your father ordered it and there was no refuse." But I'm going home with Jimin. You can go home together." Mom. Morning, Auntie. Jungkook came down and walked over to them at the dining table. "Morning, Jungkook. You already ready? Where are you going?" "I want to go to the bookstore." "Why don't you guys together? I think there is a bookstore near the campus, right there." "Mom, Jimin picked me up. I have to go now." They left his food and kissed his mother before leaving. They waited for a minute to pick him up at his usual place, waiting for 15 minutes, and Minho's car was seen. He got in the car. "Minho, morning, baby." "Morning, Minho. You didn't pick up my phone last night?" "Minho, I'm sorry, baby. I was tired and overslept last night. How was your dinner?" His name Jungkook, and what it's true that he will be set up with you. Minho, listen to me first. There is no much. It's just dinner. I don't think my parents are that crazy to set me up with him. He is 22-year-old. He is more suited to be my uncle, right? But he will stay at my house. To could see Minho's face change intensely. "No, I promise nothing will happen. He is very old and I won't be tempted by him, but he will be tempted by you. Why?" "I promise." They put his hand on Minho's thigh. "Minho, don't put your hand there. I can't help myself there. Can we stop now there?" Minho turned to Thay and Thay just smiled. "You naughty boy." Minho took their hand away and Minho got out of the car, stayed their clothes before evening the classroom. "See you at lunch. I love you, baby." Minho kissed their cheeks. "I love you too." They entered his class and saw Jimin was waiting for him there. "I promise." They put his hand on Minho's thighs. "Minho, don't you put your hand there. I can't help myself there." I promise they put his hand on Minna thigh. Minna, don't you put your hand there. I can't help myself there. Can we stop over there? Minna turned to Tay and then just smiled. You naughty boy. Minna took the hand away. His face looked sad. Tay, no, that something bad happened to his best friend. Hey, what's wrong? Did you fight with Youngie? It's not about Youngie, it's about your boyfriend. What's wrong with Minna? Tay. Jimmy and I saw him last night. They were watching a movie together and they wait, Jimmy. But Minna said he overslept last night and I believe him. There's no way he's cheating on Jenny. And I don't think he can do that, Jimmy. I know that, but what I saw, I was not liar. That I was telling the truth and Youngie saw it too. They was silent. He sat next to Jimmy. He knew Minna was before dating him, but he believed Minho would do that. He even knew how Jenny Minho would be in if he was too close to other men. Time for lunch. They were still thinking about what Jimin said to him. As usual, the two of them went to the cafeteria to have lunch together. Usually there they would meet their boyfriend, but then when they entered the cafeteria, he didn't see Minho there. At the usual table he was sitting at with his other friends. There was only Youngie, Hoseok and Namjoon at the table. He ignored it and looked at a far empty table for himself and Jimin. After ordering food and sitting down, Youngie walked over to their table and kissed Jimin's cheeks and sat down beside him. Where is Minho? Business. They turned to Jimin. They looked at each other. Jimin's gaze seemed to signal that he was looking for Minho, but just as he was about to leave, his phone rang. It was from a number he didn't recognize. Is that from Minho? Jimin said. Then no, I'll pick you up the phone first. Jimin nodded and led Tae out of the cafeteria to pick up the phone. Hello? Hi, it's me, Jungkook. Tae. Oh, what's wrong? JK, are you done with your study? Tae. Why, old man? JK, your mother told me to pick you up and... What? Oh, easy boy. Tae, I can go home alone. You don't have to pick me up, JK, but I'll be parked at your campus. What? I'll be there. They hung up the phone and ran towards the parking lot. He forgot his lunch and Minho at the time. When he arrived at the parking lot, he was around to see Jungkook's car, and when he saw it, he immediately ran and got in the car. Hey, old man, what are you doing here? Jiki, I told you on the phone. Your mother told me to pick you up. They go home first. I'll go home alone. When they got out of his car, Jungkook immediately got out and approached. They pulled his hand and pushed him to the car, standing in front of him. What are you doing? Let me go. When they tried to struggle to leave, Jungkook grabbed his hand and pulled him into hug. Let's go for me. You? Jigish, you want to see it there? What do you mean? Let me go. Jiggy, I'm sure that's your boyfriend. What? They stopped struggling and let Jungkook hug him. Would you like to see him? He got out of his car with the girl, straightened his clothes, and enough. They pushed Jungkook's body away and went back into the car crying. And not long after, Minna and Jenny passed in front of his car. They laughed together, and this time he saw it with his own eyes. Jungkook decided to get in the car. He saw Tae, who was crying while lowering his head. This must be just misunderstanding. He loved me and he can't do that with Jenny. Jackie, do you believe he said to you? And Tae, you believe him? They turned to Jungkook, who was already looking at him. They, what do you mean, JK? He is not loved to you. No, you don't know him. He loved me. You think you know him better just because he is your boyfriend. Open your eyes. You've seen it yourself, haven't you? They opened the door and got out of Jungkook's car. He was annoying and didn't think straight at all at that time. As he left, Jungkook held his hand, making him stop. Hey, let's go. JK, where are you going? Your mother asked me to pick you up and you have to go home with me. Who are you? Don't be bothered me. Leave me alone. I'm not a child and don't even touch me again. They pulled his hand away. I love Jungkook. This time Jungkook let go of his hand. He only saw Tae running away from him. As they ran back to a cafeteria, he accidentally bumped into Yoongi. Yoongi, hey Tae, what happened? Why are you crying? Where's Jimin? He is in and Minho. Where is he? What do you mean? He's not here. What happened, Tae? Tae took the phone and tried to call Minho, but he tried again and again. Minho still didn't answer. That pissed him off even more. Tae, what really happened? Just tell me, Yoongi. Tell me the truth. Is it true that Jimin, Minho and Jenny have a relationship? I don't know. I only saw them together, but they cry. Tae, I'm going home first. Tae, wait. Yoongi tried to hold Tae, but they went faster. He didn't know what he was feeling at that time. He has to see his boyfriend having fun with someone else. He knows Jenny is very beautiful and it's impossible if no one is interested in her. But he thought he was one more than enough to win Minho's heart, but it's turned out to be wrong. He is wrong. The time it is 2:45 p.m. They finally arrive at his house on foot from his campus, his puffy eyes and his hands shaking with irritation, gazing off how tired he was. He saw Jungkook car parking in front of his house. He didn't care and walked past. His body was very weak and his vision was blurry. Tae closed his eyes. He passed out and Jungkook immediately carried him into the house. He knew that it was just the two of them at home. His father was working and his mother was out with her friend. That's why they asked Jungkook to pick up Tae. Tae slowly opened his eyes. He woke out of his bed with a blanket wrapped around his body. You wake up? Why are you here? Get out of my room. Hey, take it easy, Tae. You are tired and the doctor just pulled the IV in your hand. Can you just calm down? I'm not a bad person. But why do you seem to hate me so much? That's because after you came, trouble started coming to me and I hate you. What? You blame me because your boyfriend cheated on you? Why don't you blame yourself? He turned to someone else because something was missing for you. Is it hard to accept that? Get out of my room. Jungkook came out of their room and went downstairs to meet their mother. How is he? He looked really good. He just needs to rest. Jungkook, I'm sorry. I asked you to be a little patient. I will tell him. No, don't tell him about the plan. This is not the right time. He will hate me even more if he he will be arranged for an old man like me. Don't say things like that. It's just a matter of age. You don't look old with your appearance like this. He just needs to adapt it. He needs time. It's okay, auntie. He is still 18-year-old and we still have plenty of time to get to know each other until he graduated from college. Thanks, Jungkook. I know you are the right guy for him. Please take good care of him. Jungkook just smiled.